Good morning, people. Good morning. Today is Thursday, September 21st, 2023. Here we are in Pahrump. The weather, it's dark outside, but it's 66 degrees right now. And the high today is going to be 84. Today is the first day of the Harvest Festival. I will be working there with our clerk, I think county clerk, Mark Kampf, from 5 to 8. So please, those who are here, come on out. Should be fun. This is my first one. But anyway, here we are. And our goal is to help you get from where you are to someplace better, from point A to point B, someday Isle to Successlandia, because life is a journey. We're just going to dive right in today with our breathing exercise. Then we're going to go into our attitude of gratitude. Then we're going to go into planning. I'm going to talk a little bit about review of yesterday and project today and go make today happen. So that's the 5 steps in our daily podcast. Prepare, which is a breathing exercise, attitude of gratitude, plan for today, review yesterday, and project and execute today. Now, our step 4, the review, usually comes before planning, but this is going to be 10 minutes, so we don't have the time to just sit there and review yesterday. So, breathing exercise. Today we're going to do box breathing. Mark Devine, one of the writers for our magazine, talks about box breathing is a very important thing to do. The way box breathing works is it's like a box. Your breathing is like a box. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. And the amount of times of each of these is equal. So it could be 3 seconds each, 3, 3, 3, 3. Could be 4, 4, 4, 4. Could be 5, 5, 5, 5. So for our purposes, we're just going to do 3 seconds, which would be a complete inhale, hold, and just for the sake of time, because that's 3 times 4 is 12, times 2 is 24. That's about half a minute. And begin. Okay, so do that for about 5 minutes and start working your way up to 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds. And at 7 seconds, it gets pretty hard to do that for 5 minutes. But anyway, that is box breathing. Many benefits to it. One is it takes your focus off of whatever is distracting you right now, because you have to be constantly counting. 2, the process of breathing slows your heart, calms you down. And 3, that thus makes it easier for you to focus on what you do need to do and not get distracted by the bullets flying all around you, etc. Okay, next we're going to have our coffee. Boom. Once again, courtesy of Randy Bissell, Prison Ministries of Texas, Desert Oasis Commission, etc. Great guy, good mentor, instructor. And good morning to you, Watabevi. All right, here, have a sip of our coffee. Next, attitude of gratitude. So this is a 3-step thing, 3 steps. First, write down in your book, I'm so happy and grateful now that. I'm so happy and grateful now that. After you do that, then what do? Turn it into a question, because our brains have evolved and are designed to solve problems. So we got to give a problem to solve. And the problem is, what am I happy and grateful about? Cool. So then then step 3 is turn your focus inward and see the thoughts go through your head. phenomenology. You can do this at any time for other things. So turning your thoughts inward and observing how you observe what's going on in your brain can be used many, many times just to figure out, why am I feeling this way? Turn your focus inward, look at your feelings, move forward, compete with yourself. Okay, so write down some things that you're happy and grateful for. Having my morning emergency. Okay. And if you, again, now notice yourself thinking about the things that you're happy and grateful for, you feel better. You release oxytocin, serotonin. There's a feeling of good feelings. You're not bothered by the thorns in your side. Okay, that is the purpose of the exercise. Okay. Next, 3 tasks you want to accomplish for today. So we prepared by doing our breathing exercise. We focused on the positive. We want to always accentuate the positive. And we only use the negative as a learning experience. And now 3 simple tasks to accomplish today. What are 3 simple things you want to accomplish today? And the key is they should be simple things you want to accomplish. Not, oh, it's going to be hard, I might not do it. No, simple things could be like making your bed. Okay. And so one of the things I have on my list is the Harvest Festival, which I've agreed to work at today. Cool. Yes, it will be. Refreshing. I hear the roosters crowing, saying cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, next is we plan for today. So I'm going to talk about some of the things down below, because this is where the magic happens here. This is the stuff. It's down below. It's not my calming voice using logic and reason, not emotions, not trying to get you psyched up, man, get out there. Not trying to get the dopamine going or adrenaline going, just to get you to be calmly focused and moving forward in life. Okay. We have a 4-part transformational program: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, designed to help people with their unique journey from Someday Isle to Successlandia. For people who are ready, willing, and able to work and want to navigate to their best, always competing against their former selves. All essential services are provided: housing, clothing, food, hygiene, smartphone, transportation, foundational employment, education, etc. Okay. Advice from an 80-year-old. Okay, wait. You want to get from point A to point B? It's simple. Say, I believe something great is going to happen to me today. Something great is going to happen to me today. Say it, believe it. Advice from an 80-year-old. Don't allow the phone to interrupt important moments. It's there for our convenience, not the caller's. Well, I think that's true. For me, I answer the phone when it comes in almost always, especially from people in prison, except when it says potential spam. I now have the habit of hitting text me. And if it's somebody calling from a landline phone, they can't text or don't want to text, etc. Let's see, next, Andrew Tate talking about energy, not energy, but fuel emissions, driving around his Aston Martin, not concerned about it. TED Talk, very good one today. This is day 4, week 2, Inside My Skull-Sized Kingdom. This is Kelly McGonigal talking about stress. And kind of the thing that everything you think you know about stress is wrong. Stress is not good or bad in itself. It's the body's natural response to certain internal or external stimuli. So, well, let's leave it at that. It's what we think about stress that is good or bad. So if we're worried about stress, it's not good for us. It releases cortisol. Seth's blog, good one today, as always. A protest or a project? How are we doing for time? Ooh, 10:23. All righty then. Inc. magazine. Let's see. Yeah, Deion Sanders. One word Deion Sanders keeps repeating: how to get the most out of others. And that word is what? Nope, it's not what. The word is believe. Darren Hardy, good one about the need to invest in experts to help you spend the money that's needed to spend to make your project successful. Cannot go in expecting people are just going to get it. All right, let's see how are we doing for time now. And Wadabevi, are you still there? If so, what is your day going to be like? The important thing for people who are watching later, it's great if you can watch it live at 6. C, reading. You're reading C. Is that a computer language? Is it C or C++? Or C plus minus? Okay, so the important thing, create routine, have routine, do the same things over and over, build from that. Don't waste time thinking about what am I going to do today? Just plan your day, do it. When this is over, review yesterday. Think of the highs, the lows, the goods, the bads, where you exceeded expectations, where you fell short on expectations. You can do rebound, 1 John 1:9. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and cleanse us from all unrighteousness. So we can do that. Shout out to Dan the inventor, who I had a dessert with yesterday afternoon, talking about things, asking how the group can help us with Love Thy Neighbor, helping the orphans and widows. And I think the thing is to show up at one of our events, which we have to schedule, to show up at an event and where the people can talk about solving problems. So instead of it being a push, here's what we need people to do, it's a collaboration. Here's the problem, how do we solve it, people? And we go from there. And Wadabevi, if you can look at Text in Church, see where we are, look at these workflows, see about creating workflow for volunteers, getting people to want to help, and maybe one for leaders. Anyway, we can talk about that later. What is your schedule for today, Wadabevi? Maybe you can just text me directly to my phone, 13:30, about 14 minutes in. Remember, life is a journey. It starts out as a gift from God, where we have the opportunity to do whatever we want with our life. It's our life. It's our gift from God. We don't owe it to God. God gave it to us as a gift. And if it truly is a gift, then we don't owe it to him. Just like if you give somebody a birthday gift, they don't owe you something for that gift. It's not a bargain for exchange. Because none of us that we know of bargained for our life, right? It was a gift from God to experience the world before us and to experience it with all of the emotions we have and all of the opportunities we have. So when it's done, we have the opportunity to say we did our best. We fought the good fight. We helped other people who were less fortunate than us. So if you start from the premise of our life is a gift from God, but like any gift, we get to choose what to do with it. We can squander it, we can use it. That's the silver candlesticks. That's a way to think about it. And we can use the silver candlesticks for good or bad. We're here to help you learn the skills to use them for good, because if you help other people, they will help you. And so we got a gift from God. We can give God a gift, which is how we live our life, right? That's the one thing. I think that's the cogito ergo sum as to God. The one thing we control is the gift we give God. Some people call it free will. That is our gift to God. So, with that, let us at 15:28 and 15:30 call it a day. And Sophie, I will call you within 10 minutes, about, let's say by 9:30. I will attempt to call you. Okay, capiche? And cut.